Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. On 2nd and 9, Burrow. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. On 3rd down, Burrow. Got a man, it's Chase, he completes it. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And a short gain down to about the 33. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. Here we go. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
On 2nd and 7, Burrow. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
We'll talk about a rhythm breaker right there. They've been moving the ball well. Drive it started beautifully. That one's going to hurt.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And that one will be no good. He never had it online. It's well scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
So after the missed long field goal attempt, this offense set up nicely at the 44-yard line. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And some room to maneuver. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Right back to Sanders on 1st down. Showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Hurts. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Here we go. They begin with a run by Mixon. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless 1st quarter. On 2nd and 7, Burrow. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play. Mix it up the middle. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. We're scoreless after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
On 1, ready?
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And he goes down at the 26. A pickup of 13, and that last play began at the 13. 1st down. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From the 24, Burrow. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Burrow with a touchdown connection to Tyler Boyd. And the Bengals go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On 1st down, Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 36. Hurts sets up to throw it. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Now it's Mixon running right. He's got it to the 43 here.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Burrow being chased out left. And he wisely will throw that one away. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Hurst. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
11, Thomas.
1st down. Here's Burrow. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Here we go.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
11, 11, 11, 11.
3rd and 2, now Burrow. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
Here we go, here we go. 12, 12, 12.
Burrow going for it on 4th. And he's got it. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll give it to Mixon. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. Now a second timeout called for by the defense.
Here we go.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
11, 11, 11.
2nd down and goal. Burrow. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
This Eagle defense, they won't give in without a fight. This is 3rd and goal. Now it's Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown! Hayden Hurst from 3 yards out. And the Bengals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And a terrific return as they finally do stop him, but not before he's inside the 15.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Throwing is Hurts. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3. Here's Hurts to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles are on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. This is caught. It's Boyd. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Burrow. And that's caught one more time by Boyd. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes. Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
11.
Again, it's Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. This from 25 yards out. McPherson's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
Pulls it in at the 13. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. A fairly short kick from the 14.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Going deep here for Watkins. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back,
Here we go.
maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
11 MT, 11 MT. 12, 12, 12.
Burrow on 3rd down. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
11, 11. Stop.
From the gun, a give to Mixon. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
12, 12, 12.
Back to Mixon on 1st down. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Burrow looking to pass. That's going to be brought in by Higgins.
Here we go, here we go.
And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 22-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. That play ended for a net loss thanks to Javon Hargrave. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Boyd.
On 1.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A handoff to Mixon. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Burrow will throw. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
Excellent recognition that none of his receivers were beating coverage and getting open, so he just threw that one away. They'll come back to the huddle, reset, and try something different.
3rd and goal. Burrow. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Bengals. It's Tyler Boyd. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bengals will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Eagles 14. Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. Hurts. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. And they'll work this down inside the 30. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
77
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
On 2nd and goal, Hurts. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Grant Calcaterra from 4 yards out. And the Eagles have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Elliott good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand-new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, I mean, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
11 mighty. Stop.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he's got Hurst, his tight end. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
They try to eat some clock with Mixon. And he's got a Bengals first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
I'm fine, ready?
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Now it's Burrow. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on third down.
11 MT, hey! 11 MT.
Fourth down. Here's Joe Burrow. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Back to throw. Got a man. It's Brown. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. They'll look to throw. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Michael Thomas, the safety, picks it. And the Bengals have just about sewn up this football game.
11 MT, 11 MT.
Mixon gets the nod to start the drive. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
11, 11, 11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT.
Now it's Burrow. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier reception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
11, 11, 11, 11.
Throwing now is Joe Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a give to Mixon. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. You have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11.
11, 11, 11. 11 Thomas.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He will find his man Chase complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 24-yard line. Now Joe Mixon. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout.